Hi, North Lake family. Pastor Jeff here. Well, I've been around for more than 7 years, more than 7 NFL seasons. By now, you certainly know that I'm a Steelers fan, have been since my growing up years in Western Pennsylvania. And the Steelers are really a storied franchise in professional sports. They've had 6 Super Bowl victories. They've had one owner for the entirety of their franchise, all the way back to the 1930s. And you know what? Since I was in 7th grade, that's a few years ago, they've had 3 head coaches. Their stability and their excellence has been a great story. And oh, by the way, they have this thing called a terrible towel. And this terrible towel, actually this one's probably a little more than 40 years old, but the tradition goes all the way back to 1975. And it's one of the things that would happen, you'd wave the terrible towel and get excited about, getting that whole stadium and the team hopefully energized for one of their rallies. Terrible towel's been taken to Mount Everest. It's been taken up onto the International Space Station. It goes everywhere. And in fact, Steelers Nation is very famous for traveling well and being observed, waving towels and cheering on the Steelers in every stadium across the country. Steelers loyalty, very strong, very strong. But I'm going to take this off because my principal loyalty is not with the Steelers, it's with Jesus Christ. I think you also know that. I hope you do. That's really where my passion is. And in some ways, I'm very much aware that we are followers of Jesus who have what Hebrews 12 refers to as a great cloud of witnesses surrounding us. It's almost like we're making this race, following in the footsteps of Jesus, who's the pioneer and perfecter of our faith. But there's this great cloud of those who've preceded us, who are cheering us on, who want to see us finishing the race, who want to see us succeed in all that life throws at us. And whenever somebody finishes their earthly race, we celebrate that. Typically, that also is accompanied by grief. When we lose somebody who's died, there's a profound sense of conclusion and loss and so many emotions that go along with that. So we mark that. In fact, North Lake is well known for the strength of our Grief Share program. And as we remember folks, we also become aware that spiritually, we have a connection with them that goes even beyond death in Christ. And there are folks who are watching and cheering us on and wanting to see us succeed. And we shall always remember them. That's part of what happens then with All Saints Sunday, one of my favorite Sundays of the year. It means so much to me to have communion where we are reflecting upon those we've loved and lost. That goes far beyond the persons who've died in the past year. But in fact, that's one of the things we do is we think specifically about North Lakers who've died in this past year. I want to invite you to worship with us this Sunday with a keen sense of the great loyalty that we have for Jesus Christ. And those who are cheering us on, who surround us with their encouragement, with their witness, the past that has been before us, and calling us forward in those footsteps of Jesus Christ as we run our own race. And oh, by the way, just a reminder, please set your clocks back 1 hour before you go to bed on Saturday night so that we're all on the same time frame as we come to worship on Sunday morning. I look forward to seeing you here or with us online. And no matter what team you cheer for. Oh, by the way, I got this terrible towel, but right now the Steelers are terrible. They're bad this year. But we keep on holding out hope that their next run through the playoffs is just a few draft choices or a season away. We have hope. But our greatest hope, confidence, and what we look forward to as followers of Christ is the conclusion that we have in His kingdom. And that's a great victory for everyone. God bless you.